guys, it's your girl Natalie, the one true diamond, coming at you with Friday morning chit chat. We made it. So glad we made it. Yes. Friday. And I am happy. I ain't got nothing planned for the weekend. Y'all already know that. I'm just happy to have 2 days off. Not traveling 45 minutes just to go to work. Now if it's shopping, it's different. Y'all know that I be like all over the world. Let a good deal hit. Driving don't even matter. Y'all know that. So, but it's just something about when you know you're going like, oh man, I gotta drive to work. Oh Lordy, well, I'm gonna say me. I'm not gonna put the rest of y'all. None of y'all might not even be like that, but I am. It's like, oh man, this drive. But you let them say there is a moneymaker, there's a glitch, there's free. I will drive from here until now. Be just as happy, like, ooh, going to get the glitch, going to get the glitch. It don't matter. So I need to quit complaining about going to work. But as always, I will throw in there, I thank God to have a job to go through. There are so many people who don't have jobs, who would love to work, or so many people that, if you think about the nursing homes and the homeless people, you know, some of them probably don't have, I'm going to say don't have the capacities, because a lot of them, if you know history, or you know a little background about homeless people, some of them have mental health issues where they can't function anyway, and that's why their choices are to be on the street, you know, because of their mental health issues. But I'm quite sure if that was not the case, and if there are those who are just homeless, they would love to have a job, to be able to pay a bill, to be able to have a house to go to at night. So, you know, I say things jokingly, but I do know the serious side of not having a job and needing a job. And you know, I know struggle. Let me tell you, I know struggle. Me and my babies, we struggled, but we made it through. They can't even think of one that we struggled. They didn't even know we were struggling. That's how good I was at the struggle, okay? They didn't even know. I'm telling y'all, my son, when he was in his teen years, him and his friends had got together, oh my God, they had took over my computer and everybody else's computer, and it was a mess. They would call themselves having this little rap group. So they were going to rap, they were going to be rap artists. Everybody wants to be a rap artist or a sports star, you know. So they would go around making these little rap videos and everything. And we were sitting there, we were just talking one night, and he said, Mommy, you know what? Demetrius really had some struggles that he went through. You know, he really went through a lot. That was his friend, and Demetrius is like my little, I call him my godson. And his mama told me, he's your son because he'd be over your house more than he was home, and he was. But that's how we got attached to him. And you know, he was like, he's like, Demetrius had really went through a lot. He said, and I was trying to think of a rap song, and I could not think of one thing. Not one struggle could I think of. And I'm like, son, that's a good thing. I said, you said like it's a bad thing. He's like, no, Mommy, I know it's not a bad thing. He said, but you know, I said, that's why you should thank God and always be blessed and help somebody else out that you see that is struggling. Always be a help. Don't talk about folks you see that don't have the things that you have on, because know that your mom struggled so that you could have those things, so that you would not be, you know, where you feel or how you feel about somebody else who might not have. And I told him it's not all about things either, materialistic things. Now I did get them, but some materialistic things, they didn't get everything they wanted, because if they did, Mama would have been really, they would have really felt the struggle. But they got the majority of the things that they wanted. I tried to make a way, work extra. Yep, went without for myself so that they could have. But, you know, and it just, you know, and I always think about that with him, you know, when I think about, you know, well, God, did I do everything right? Was I know I couldn't be the perfect mother because there's nobody that is perfect on earth. We all make mistakes. But did I do right? Did I do wrong? What could I have done better? You know, sometimes you try to reevaluate things when you look back and try to think about situations and circumstances and, you know, things that you have been through and they've been through. And it just makes you wonder, you know, where could I have done this better or what could I have done that? But everybody has to learn their own life lessons. After a while, you know, and it just reminds me of here I go biblical again. I'm sorry, you guys. But let me stop apologizing for that. I don't apologize for that. Sorry. That's just me. But it's like the prodigal son. You know, he wanted to get away. He wanted to go away. So his dad gave him all what he was going to be entitled to. He went away, swallowed the money away with the friends, and after that, he was so broke, he was so hungry, he was ready to eat in the slop with the pigs. And he was like, something came to him, you can always go back home. The prodigal son came back home. And the father just ran, he got him, he lavished him with his goods. And, you know, it's, you know, the moral to the story is, you know, they do come back. And the thing is, you know, it said, you know, teach a child, what's the scriptures, train a child in the way that they should go, and they may stray, but they will come back to it. So that's what I'm believing about, you know, my children. You know, I grew up, they grew up, I taught them the right way. And, you know, I grew up knowing things and growing up in church and, you know, knowing the word of God. And when I got up a teenager, early 20s, yeah. So I know if I strayed away from what my teaching was, but I found my way back, I know they will find their way back too. And that's just my prayers today, you know, for my children, you know, that, you know, God has a plan for your life. Sometimes we got to go out there and learn those lessons, because if we don't learn things, we're never going to be able to put it into perspective and not redo them again if we don't learn anything from it. So, yeah, I don't even know how I got for that subject. That wasn't what morning chit chat was supposed to be about. But it's not me complaining about going to work on it. That's how we got started. But anyway, you know, I'm just blessed. And I thank God for everything I went through. I thank God for all my struggles. I thank Him for all my good times, all my bad times, all my sad times, all my depressed times, all my I don't know what I'm going to do, my confusion. I just thank Him because it formed me to be the person who I am today. And I'm not ashamed of who I am today. I'm not ashamed of the things that happened in my life. I'm not ashamed of the things that, you know, has happened to my family, to my kids. You know, at first all I was, I'm like, oh my God, this is my child. How in the world, you know? But I cannot be responsible. And it took Derek to help me work through this process, because I kept trying to say, you know, I have a child who's in prison, and, you know, and I could not, why, you know, how, you know, not listening to anything I say about the lifestyle he was living. But, you know, I learned to say, God, I thank you. Because he could be in the streets. He could be out there still selling drugs, bad drug deals going. And that's kind of how he ended up where he is now, with the drug deal not going so good, you know. And I know people are probably like, well, how in the world she talking about? I'm open on my channel. I don't hide anything about my life. I mean, if I choose to share it, I'll share it. And I have shared it before about my son. That's why he's in prison. And some people might be wondering why is my son in prison, why is he writing to him. It's because my son was out in the street hustling, trying to make fast money, thinking that's the way to go, thinking, you know, just, I don't know what he was thinking, but that's what he was thinking. And no matter what I told him, he wasn't listening. So, you know, I had to let him go and see for himself. And he, you know, and he did. You know, he sees now. And there's no way, you know, that mama can't help you in this situation. You know, you've got yourself in a situation where mommy cannot help you. You just got to learn and grow from it. You know, so yeah, so I'm just praying that he does. You know, sometimes people say when they're locked up and they can't do and they have no way, then they learn and they grow. But I'm hoping that he starts to see it where he's at, and a change will come, which there is a change. But like I say, you can't get out to do anything once you hit that taste of freedom. What's going to happen then? So my prayers are continuously, even after he comes out, he gets home, that he finds his way on the right path, and he traveled that path that's less traveled by someone his age. A lot of people, young people, there is some, let me take that back. I don't want to say that, because there are some young people who are doing good. You know, I got a niece who got her head on straight. She's doing good. She's went to school. She went to college. She's graduated. She's gone back. She's getting her master's now. She's working on that. She's about finished with that. You know, she's doing good for herself. You know, so there is some young folks, and there's a lot of young people out there. Some of his friends that even follow me because they know me from Facebook. So I'm their Facebook friends, and I see them doing good and going on. And, you know, it's not all about partying. There's a balance for them. Yeah, I'm not saying they don't party and go out, but there's a balance. They're working on goals, you know, and, you know, they're not choosing that fast life. So, with all that being said, is that, you know, and maybe this is just to encourage somebody, you know, no matter what you're going through, especially with your kids, you know, the struggle with them, or if you're having a struggle with them, and just know that, you know, it is not you. You know, they have their own mind, their own free will, and they're going to do what they feel they have to do. And it's hard to let go. It's hard to take your hands out of the mix. It's hard. And you just got to keep praying for them. You got to keep talking to them, you know, and that's all you can do. That's all you can do. And then one day you will see a change. You'll see a turnaround. I know that because I'm sure I remember when I was hanging out hard, I used to hear my mom praying for me, and I'll be like, what is she praying for me for? I wish she wouldn't pray for me. Oh my God, when I think about that now, I'm like, oh, I wish I could go back and slap the taste out of my own mouth for saying that. But that's one thing I will always remember. I was coming in late, hanging out, partying, you know, it's just a hot mess. I was a hot mess, I might as well say it. I wasn't like getting tore down drunk or high or anything, because I could never pick up how to get high. But if I could, I would have. I tried it, but I couldn't. I didn't know how to inhale. My girlfriend was like, give me my stuff, but you was not wasting it. So I never picked up how to smoke a joint or marijuana or whatever you want to call it. I never figured out how to do that. So I never did that. I never got on drugs or anything like that, and I thank God for that. That's probably some of my mama prayers going up. Then I was like, I wish she stopped praying for me. Oh my God, I'm so glad. That song, Somebody Prayed For Me, had me on their mind. I'm so glad they prayed. Oh my God, that is me right now. Ooh, look at the floodation. Oh my God, y'all, it has been raining. I wish you could see it. It's almost covered the road over here. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off here for now because my time is running out. But just, you know, learn to be content, like Apostle Paul, in whatever state you're in. He said he learned how to live good. He learned how to live bad. He used different words, but I'm just paraphrasing. You know, he learned how to be content in whatever state he was in. I love the writings of Apostle Paul. I do. They are my favorite, you know, writings in the Bible. All of them are good, but his is just his teachings because of his struggles that he went through, and a lot of them he wrote in prison. My goodness, he did. Yeah. So anyway, I'm ready to get off here for now. I'm not going to preach. I'll be like, my God, why didn't you put church sermon up here? But I didn't. I just felt the need. It just came out. Sometimes when God laid things on my heart, I just got to say what they are. And it wasn't really led. I was just kind of directed that way because that wasn't even what Morning Chit Chat was supposed to be about. I just was going to come on and randomly talk about Friday. But anyway, I hope you all got something out of this. You know, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you. So anyway, as always, do what? Give God some praise. Give him some thanks for waking you up this morning, starting you on your way, giving you another chance to get it right. It's always a blessing to be able to get it right. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.